I want you guys to take a moment and think back to the Obama administration, if you could, please. First of all, sanity in the White House. God damn, that would be lovely to have again. Sorry, I chew my ass. Secondly, do you remember when the right wingers, back then MAGA was referred to, or was known as the Tea Party? They dressed up in colonial garb and hung tea bags off of their hats and called themselves teabaggers. Back then, the Tea Party had a problem with the federal government putting its thumb on the scales of the private sector. And what they were referring to was the federal government back then trying to subsidize solar farms. And because we were subsidizing this company's solar farm, but not this company's solar farm, Obama was picking winners and losers, right? Obama was interfering in the free market, telling people, this is the company that the federal government prefers. This is what you should put your money into. This is what you should invest into. These are the solar farms that we want to make. And it's not fair to the other solar farms that the federal government didn't subsidize, isn't talking about, and isn't sort of quote-unquote pushing. Obama's picking winners and losers, if you guys remember that. You can look it up. Fast forward to the Trump administration, right? All of a sudden, product placement, pushing one company over another is not an issue, right? We were talking about subsidizing solar energy back in the Obama years. Then in the Trump years, you actually get Ivanka Trump with a Goya can, looking like she's the Price is Right supermodel, pushing Goya beans, or Trump's got McDonald's in front of him, or whatever the case may be. Fast forward to the second administration. Trump turns the driveway of the White House into a fucking Tesla showroom. That's not interfering in the private sector. That's not putting your thumb on the scale in regard to the free market. And now they've taken it one step further. Now we have the Commerce Secretary, Trump's own Secretary of Commerce, going on national TV, lying about astronauts being stranded in space and following it up with telling people that they should be buying Tesla stock.
Let me remind you, he's the guy who saved the astronauts, and he's the guy who's going to build the next generation technology. I think if you want to learn something on this show tonight, buy Tesla. It's unbelievable that this guy's stock is this cheap. It'll never be this cheap again. When people understand the things he's building, the robots he's building, the technology he's building, people are going to be dreaming of today and Jesse Waters and thinking, gosh, I should have bought Elon Musk's stock. I mean, who wouldn't invest in Elon Musk? You got to be kidding.
All right, so you're calling the bottom. This is it.
Whether today's the bottom or not, I tell you what, Elon Musk is probably the best person to bet on I've ever met.
We are the richest country to ever exist in the history of mankind. Our GDP is in the trillions. We have more money than any country has ever had, which is why it is so stunning to me that it costs so little to buy our federal government. For just a couple of $100 million in campaign contributions, Elon Musk bought himself full backstage access to the Trump administration, and apparently has purchased himself an entire federal government to sell his products. We've got the President of the United States hawking Teslas on the White House driveway, and now we've got the Commerce Secretary telling the American public to buy Tesla. You know, what they used to call picking winners and losers. Fuck Elon Musk. Fuck Tesla. Fuck Tesla's stock. I hope the whole fucking company tanks. Tom, you were just bitching about the federal government putting thousands of people out of work. Yeah, that's what Tesla deserves. Tesla deserves to go under. Are they going to go under? No. Do they deserve to go under? Yeah. I hope the fucking stock continues to free fall. I hope the stock falls so fucking much that the board of directors for Tesla says, you're fucking done, asshole. Get the fuck out. We don't want nothing to do with you.